My parents gave my room to my stepsister, but she smashed a wall and ended up paralyzed. Now I'm living my best life, knowing they can't do anything. I was 17 when my dad remarried Linda, who brought her 15-year-old daughter Madison into our lives. Madison was the golden child from day one. Anything she wanted, she got. Within weeks, Linda decided Madison needed more space for her creative expression. My room had the best natural light, so they demanded I move to the basement. I refused. This was my room since I was 8. My mom's paintings still hung on the walls. Dad cornered me in the kitchen. "You're being selfish. Madison needs this for her mental health. You'll understand when you're older." I stood my ground. "Mom would never let this happen." His face went cold. "Your mother isn't here. Linda is. Get over it." 3 days later, I came home from school to find my door removed from its hinges. All my belongings were dumped in the musty basement. Madison was already redecorating, ripping down Mom's paintings and tossing them in the trash. When I tried to grab them, Linda blocked me. "Madison deserves a fresh start without your dead mother haunting her space." I saved what I could and retreated to my new prison. Madison transformed my room into an Instagram aesthetic nightmare. Fairy lights everywhere, a ring light setup, neon signs. She'd blast music until 2 a.m. for her TikToks while I studied for finals in a concrete box with exposed pipes. When I complained, Dad said I was jealous of Madison's success. She had 3,000 followers. The breaking point came during a party Madison threw while Dad and Linda were at a wedding. She invited 40 people. I stayed in the basement, but the noise was unbearable. Around midnight, I heard screaming. Madison, drunk and showing off, decided to kick through the wall between my old room and the bathroom. She'd seen it in some viral video. "It's just drywall," she slurred to her phone. "Watch this." She kicked once, twice. The third time, her foot went through, but she'd miscalculated badly. That wall was load-bearing with steel reinforcement my dad installed years ago during a renovation. Her leg caught on rebar. When she yanked back, she lost balance and fell awkwardly, her spine hitting the metal support beam. The screaming changed pitch. I called 911. By the time paramedics arrived, Madison couldn't feel her legs. The diagnosis was devastating. Severe spinal cord injury, T6 complete. Paralyzed from the chest down, permanently. Dad and Linda returned to a nightmare. Hospital bills, renovations for wheelchair accessibility. Madison's influencer dreams died overnight. My room, the one with perfect natural light they'd stolen for her, became useless. The stairs made it inaccessible. They had to convert the main floor study into her new bedroom. Here's where it gets interesting. Linda, in tears, came to the basement. "We need your room back. The basement is better for Madison now. No stairs." I looked at her. The same woman who called my dead mother a ghost, who said I was selfish. "No." "What do you mean, no?" Her voice cracked. "She needs ground floor access. Figure it out. This is my space now. You made that decision." Dad tried next. "Son, please. We made a mistake. You made a choice. Madison made a choice. I'm making mine. They couldn't legally force me out. I was still a minor, and kicking me out would mean CPS involvement they couldn't afford with a newly disabled daughter. The insurance barely covered Madison's modifications. They were drowning financially and emotionally. Every day, I'd come home to the sound of physical therapy sessions, medical equipment deliveries, and Linda's constant crying. I stayed in that basement until I turned 18 and left for college. On a full scholarship I'd earned myself. Those months were tense. Madison would wheel past the basement door and glare. Linda stopped speaking to me entirely. Dad looked older every week. 4 years later, I was thriving. Software engineering degree, great job, my own place filled with natural light. I came back once for my grandmother's funeral. Madison was bitter, Linda exhausted, Dad defeated. He pulled me aside. "I know we failed you. I'm sorry." I nodded. "I hope Madison's doing okay with her recovery." That was it. No anger, no gloating, just indifference.